The ladies talk TV, real ones on the scene. Texas to the Bronx with a queen in between. Messy or deep, we gon' speak how we feel. Like, comment, subscribe, yeah, we keep it real. The ladies talk TV, real ones on the scene. Texas to the Bronx with a queen in between. Messy or deep, we gon' speak how we feel. Like, comment, subscribe, yeah, we keep it real. It's your girl EJ, clocking in from the South. Talk TV with a twist and a petty little mouth. Reppin' Texas all day, TV junkie in the building. I said what I said, and that's real, not cap. It's Moochie from Queens coming through with the facts. Mook Chillers reviews, I don't hold nothing back. Now put them hammers up. Anywho, you have now entered the den, so come on in. BX in the building, I don't give a damn. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Real talk all day, I don't come to play. Ladies talk TV, real ones on the scene. Texas to the Bronx with a queen in between. Messy or deep, we gon' speak how we feel. Like, comment, subscribe, yeah, we keep it real. The ladies talk TV.
Tiff loved him deep, now she grieving in ways. Trying to hold strong, but her smile won't stay. Rob's gone cold, true, still in the dark. Now she's holding a test and a broken heart. A mama, a fighter, a woman undone. What do you do when power turns personal? Ooh. Welcome to the chat, where pain don't knock, just walks right in. Welcome to the chat, where pain don't knock, just walks right in. Welcome to the chat.
We the ladies.
Hey y'all, hey, what is up? What is up? What is up? Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for The Shy. We got to talk about it, y'all. Your girl is not on camera today, but listen, I got the ladies. We're going to bring them up. Well, actually, we waiting on Tamika, but I'm sure she'll be here soon. But we go ahead and bring Moochie up. What's up, boo?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Ooh, let me swing my braid over. What's up, everybody? We gotta talk about the episode. My Emmett,
Girl, okay, that boy right there. Okay, God, listen. I don't know what it is about Emmett, but I just feel like there is no way you can get rid of Emmett ever. Like, I don't know if I could watch it without Emmett on there. He's just become a fan favorite to me. He's like one of my favorite characters. I don't know. I just like Emmett. He can't go nowhere. But this was a good episode. What's your vibe check on it, boo?
My vibe check on this particular episode, coming off the heels of what happened to Emmett, it was good. It was different things we found out, new discoveries, which is gonna cause some people consequences. Tiff's got a big decision to make. We'll get to that. Everybody is mad at Damien. It sound like everybody hate Chris, right? It's all his fault. And people is discovering maybe they shouldn't be together. Maybe they married the wrong person. Okay. So we got a lot going on with this episode, and we still dealing with Jada.
I know, right? And Emmett still doesn't even know about that yet. Of course, they're not going to tell him now. But exactly what we thought, which was where this was all leading to. And that's exactly what we got at the very end of the episode. Of course, she doesn't give an answer yet, but I feel like she going to say, yeah. I feel like we about to, I feel like
she did say yeah.
I didn't hear her say yeah.
No, she said yes.
I didn't hear it.
She said yes. He said, marry me. She said yes.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I went back. I looked at it twice. I was like, I don't hear no answer.
I could have sworn she said yes. Like she was like tearful. Yes.
You know what? I got it right here at the end of it. I put the whatchamadoodies on. I need to see if
go put it away and see if she said it. She says yes. Keisha said yes. Come on now. She done did her wifely duties. And I'm really trying not to put my track shoes on. But she did her wifely duties Keisha, when she went and opened up his business.
Yeah.
she's been doing wifely duties, so
Yeah.
she deserves a ring. She's been doing wifely duties, mother duties. She's been stepping in for everybody and being an adult in this situation before they were the adults.
Absolutely.
So-
She didn't actually give a word at the end of it, but she said yes. Okay. We don't
All
care.
right.
She said yes. That's what happened.
I heard yes. Maybe it was me because I was so into the show. That's what I heard because I want them to get married.
Oh my goodness. She talking about don't marry me because you think your mama about to croak. He don't even know yet.
He don't even know yet, Kenzie.
Candy.
Come on now.
Leave Emmett alone. He is on his deathbed.
You're not gonna bother Emmett today.
Okay. Emmett gets
No.
passes today. Shout out to DeMarcus Vaughn with the $5 super chat. Is Jackie Reg female shooter Kendall from the family business New Orleans? It seemed like she might be, because I don't know. We got to talk about her too. Let me go ahead and bring.
She was from Force, y'all. Remember when Jannard was on that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And he came in her truck and she had a chain and he took her money too.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he cut her water off too. Y'all remember?
Mm-hmm. What's up to everybody in the chat? We appreciate all of you coming through. We got Sonia, we got Candy Love in the building. We got West Coast Barbara, DeMarcus, of course, is in the building.
Mm-hmm.
It was Agene Johnson, Go Hustle in the building. Rashandra is in the building. So thank you all so much for coming out, and everybody who hasn't had a chance to say what's up, hello, all of that good stuff yet. We appreciate y'all. So listen, let's go ahead and get into this episode, y'all. I'm sorry, my slides looking a little rough today. I had to throw them together real quick. I needed a visual so I could remember everything that was going on. But when we start out the episode, we really started out with right where we left off, and that was with, Emmett has made it to the hospital, and we found out how he made it to the hospital, because I was like, how did he get to the damn hospital? So now we know. Oh, Hannibal. We'll talk about him in a minute. I'm going to stay in this because I want to talk about him. I'll stay right here first, though. I want to talk about just how everybody shows up at the hospital, because Nuck showed up at the hospital, Shad. We had Trig, like everybody showed up at the hospital, but Nuck asked Keisha something very important. He wanted to know he was trying to find out where Reg was, and he confided in her. What did you think about that whole situation?
What did I think about? Say the situation again now.
Yeah, I said, so everybody's at the hospital, right? But Nuck shows up as well, but he confides in Keisha about what's going on with the police. And I was just wondering how you felt about the fact that he was like, because he was like, can I tell you something? And, and then he tells her about it. And then he wants to know where Reg is or where Reg is at. And I was just kind of wondering what your thoughts were around it.
She told him. So I feel like, she's still in the dark about him. She don't really know all of the stuff that he's into. I kind of wish she didn't tell him that was his baby sometimes, because he's just a mess right now, just messing everything up. But we are seeing a soft side, a human side to him too, which is good but I don't think he deserves redemption. That's how I feel.
Oh yeah, I'll never think that Joker.
You took out Alicia's almost all of the men in the family.
Yep, both of them. Yeah.
You took out Q. You took out Q. You in connection with her ex-husband, Rob's father. Actually, Zay did it, so they got him when they got Zay. They got his father's, the leader. So now I just feel like he's connected to all of it. You need to go too.
Candy being so mean today. She said, I hope Keisha doesn't marry Emmett right now. He's doped up and not in his. She deserves to be married to Emmett.
You said the right now, like I could hear your voice yelling, Kenzie. What's up?
They already pretty much married. She needs to have the legal paper, Candy. Come on now. They pretty much already there. Listen, it's a wake up call when somebody is in a situation and you are literally everything. Because Keisha literally has been everything. Like she literally has been playing the wife. But then when they tell you that because you don't have that piece of paper, you can't even go see them. What if that was his last moments and she wasn't able to go see him? I think Keisha deserves to be able. I think that he should have been done wifed her up at this point.
I agree.
Absolutely.
I agree. Even everybody was telling him right before this happened. So
Mhm.
now you know he feels guilty about it, especially because when he opened his eyes and she wasn't one of the first people for him to see.
Exactly. And I don't think it's a matter of him not wanting to marry her. I just don't think he put it on the priority list because they already have been living this married life.
Yeah, he feel like we already, we don't need a paper to define us. You know how people talk sometimes.
Hmm.
So I get that, but I don't know.
Yeah. But when it comes to like making decisions and all that type of stuff, she won't have that privilege. You know what I'm saying? Even if they've said and had those conversations, she won't be able to execute any of that stuff. You know, being married comes with some things that not being married comes with. And, you know, sometimes we don't want to think about that stuff, but it do, unfortunately. Um, you remember we talked about last week, you said, what'd you say about we were talking about was Darnell gonna be mad? Like how he
Mm-hmm.
was going to react towards Damien. He
Mm-hmm.
almost wanted to tear him one, but he went the other way.
Yeah. He said that like you got one more time and you ain't gonna be part of this family. I think he gonna try to test the water still. I still feel like we are not out of the woods with this.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't think we out of the woods.
I thought he was, I don't know. I thought he was about to go off for like a second, but I was like, oh, okay. So he's not going to go all the way off. Maybe it was because Jada was there and everything that Jada's going through, especially when she was like, I should have gave you all the money like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, now Jada,
And once
now
she said
Jada.
that, remember I said the thing about him going in that box and it got his name on it, Emmett's name on it.
Uh-huh.
He gonna try to go back and get that money. And he gonna feel guilty when he see that name on it, or he might get the brake speed off him by Darnell if he catch him going in there. What you think?
I think Damien is not going to touch the money there. I don't think he's going to touch the money. And I don't know if I fully believe that he's all the way recovered, but I do think that he wants to be. I think that he's at a stage where he wants to quit gambling. I don't know if he's going to slip up, but I do think that he is going to try to make steps to fix this habit of his because he sees how it's hurt everybody. Plus, Darnell gave him a pretty darn strong warning. He literally told him if he places one, do anything, that's it. Like he's out of all their lives, and it didn't matter what Jada tried to say. Something he was done. It was final, and I think that Damien knows that. I think he gonna be on the up and up. I think he gonna try at least.
I think okay, he tried that day though. And you know what he did? He went to the meeting. He got busy with the girl in the bathroom. He prayed. To me, he saw Darnell breaking moment, and still, even though he tried not to gamble and make that bet, he still did it, knowing his better judgment. And somebody sat there and said, "Don't do it," and he still did it. So I think he still hasn't learned because okay, he got smacked around a little bit, but and this happened to Emmett, but it ain't happened to him. I feel like he still might end up doing something else.
Candy, I understand where you are coming from. I do, but I don't think that that is the case here. I think that Emmett would have asked Keisha to marry him eventually anyway. I'm looking at it from the standpoint of when someone has bought a house with you, when someone is, you're helping someone raise their kids together, y'all are having a child together. Those are all steps, especially if you followed this journey of Emmett this entire time to see where he came from to where he at now. There's no doubt in my mind that Emmett would have asked Keisha to marry him. I just think that this gave him more perspective, that he didn't need to keep waiting to do it, that it needed to be something that happened now rather than later. I just feel like people think they have time, and so they just, they wait. But
I agree. I do agree with this, because when they had the little skating party, you could tell they're working on their relationship, and he wants to know what she wants out of everything, and he's trying to satisfy her as far as, look, I need to do more with the kids, he's been stepping up. So I think I think he wanted to marry her, but he felt like they had more time. I agree with EJ. I agree with her totally with this.
Hey, Lemon Kush. Hey, Bobo. I get it. He has grown a lot. I like him and Keisha. Girl, goodbye.
Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper, what's up?
But I mean, that was pretty much, most of the vibes there. I mean, Tiff was there. When it cracked me up, Moochie, when she said, well, I was his ex-wife. Did that count for anything? Girl, stop. That do not count either. They were like, no, that do not count. But let's move on to Pastor Zeke. Talk about Pastor Zeke, because Pastor Zeke is here, regardless of how we feel about Pastor Zeke. Honestly, I think I low-key was wrong about Pastor Zeke, to be honest. I've looked at Pastor Zeke and looked at him as this person who was just kind of sketch. And when we first met him, he was sketch. But I do feel like we are seeing him change a little bit. He's being humbled by a lot of different things. And I think that Pastor Zeke is going in a different direction, just character-wise, right? I even thought that Charles, I thought that because he Dre to me, but I even thought that he was up to something. But it feels like they are just connected. Like he didn't have nowhere else to go, so I'm gonna use whatever it is to get to be here. But it feels like he's riding with him. Like maybe we were wrong about this duo. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. What do you think?
I still don't trust him.
Mm-hmm.
He did have a humbling moment, and he needed that. And everybody around him was warning him what could possibly happen, and he still didn't want to take heed to it. So he had to learn his lesson. Now, as far as him, I had a problem with him preaching at the church to Papa's pulpit. Like, that's his church. I felt like he should have been conducting a sermon or whatever. But and he's got secrets that he can tell to make things happen too. So we need to keep our eye open on him. Is he gonna say something? The question is Kenya gonna tell her father about what Zay said? Is she gonna tell somebody about that?
Well, it would have to be anybody else besides Pastor Zeke, because he already knows about that at this point, because Nuck has already told him. He's already confided in him about that. And he confided in him about what happened at what he did to Papa's father. But it was Papa who invited Pastor Zeke into his church. And it wasn't like Pastor Zeke just...
No, I know, but I know.
Because Papa wants him to have this redemption moment. I think that's what I like about Papa, is because he sees something that I think the audience hadn't seen in Pastor Zeke, especially me, because I ain't never trusted Pastor Zeke or liked him.
Neither
but this
did I.
episode, I really turned the turn with him. Even when he speaks to Alicia, because I always thought that he would sell out everybody, but even when he speaks to Alicia, it's almost like he really does want to help. I don't know. I feel a little bit different, but I still got my eye on him. I'm always gonna have my eye on him.
Yeah, I got my eye on him too. Do you think that well, we know that I don't think she's coming back, Snowflake.
Oh no, she said bye.
Yeah, she's done.
She said, I need a certain type of lifestyle. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's all she was there for. The money going, so she going.
Okay. Or because it really, I don't even think it's really about the money for her when you think about it, because she coming from a family with money, but it's about that stage that he was on. He was in this big stage in this big mega church, just like her daddy,
Mm-hmm.
and now that none of that is there, listen, I want to be the first lady of a big old church. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to go over here. So she was never there for him. Sarah just wanted
No, she
to.
was there for the perks.
Exactly. That's it. And nothing else. And after she messed up his situation, that's what I said. So dang, you gonna mess up his situation posting that picture, and now you want to dip out. Now that I said, dang, that's messed up. But that's typical. I ain't want to be the one to say it, but it's typical. Do you
Yeah.
think that pastor and his ex-wife might get back together?
They might rekindle things because now that we know it was her that did what she was the one that cheated. I think so. Maybe, maybe not. Because they do have their moments, but they did get together and have that conversation with Kenya, which I thought was good. And even they were on one accord with telling the mother and mother-in-law that we got this. Okay, we got this. And then she sat back and just watched everything. So maybe we might see them reconcile, but I think it would be like a uphill, like we'll see a journey of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe it'll be something like that. That would be good to see.
Yeah.
And I hope they keep Felicia Rashad's character for a while.
Absolutely. I do too. I love seeing her in anything.
Me too.
I just like her being around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We kind of touched on the Kenya conversation and her being scared with the gun and having a gun. I don't really think it was a big deal. We know that she was out there with that gangster. He gave her a gun. Okay. But I did love the conversation that they had. But I want to move on to this right here because, Reg say he need a shooter. And Keith say, listen, I'm not going back to jail for nobody. Ain't his name Keith in this? I think it's Keith.
Yeah, that's Keith.
Okay, he said he's not going back to jail for nobody. So he found him a shooter. But I'm still kind of I don't know about this
relationship.
Like this whole I don't know about the Keith. Keith doesn't like Damien. Of course, he don't like Emmett. Reg just shot Emmett. He need a shooter, so now he's hired his cousin. I believe this is everything just feels like it's something else is gonna go down.
Yes, because it's a relationship of convenience, and this is not gonna last. She already don't like him. She already don't like Reg. Reg's gonna do something probably as usual, probably backdoor her some way, where she might. You see that red car in the back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's that whole Boys in the Hood scene with that car and him driving, and she's the power.
Mm-hmm. So you think
she gonna hit? You think she gonna hit Bakari?
Shoot, I don't know. I mean,
because remember it was Bakari and Jake together, so one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, no, because I don't think Jake is going anywhere. I really feel like they have led us to this place where Bakari might have to be the one that goes. Somebody got to go.
Yeah, and we already. This is like 2 times where somebody got pow.
Yeah, and we've already. I mean,
they got hit with some hot ones.
That part.
Is Bakari gonna be hit with some hot ones? I hate saying the pow. I feel like a kid.
Girl, you gotta say something, with this one you're talking about.
Well, yeah, he got hit with some hot ones.
I like that. We gonna say the hot ones. He got hit with hot ones. That's the new one. That's what we gonna say now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is gonna be interesting. But you called it nail on the head with he was gonna run the old girl. That's the reason why they even brought her up and made us watch, when they were at Dante's. Dante can't keep his women. I need Dante to do better.
Well, is there going to be... Well, Dante don't want to commit, so that's why he's having the problems that he's having. Is he going to go back to Tiff or no?
Because
he was like, I'm not your nigga, I'm your nigga. You know what I'm saying? So remember, that's what he said. He said, I'm the one that take him to get a haircut when your man don't take him.
That part. Oh,
So
hold on.
he don't want to do all of that. He want to still be player.
Okay,
She
with
was
his old
nasty
self.
to him.
She really was. This whole
She
conversation in the
pissed me off
therapy.
this whole episode. I'm sorry. Let me
Exactly.
go on mute.
You're fine, girl. That's fine. It's just the two of us. You're fine. This whole conversation was ridiculous because I mean, she was just like, why would you want to have a like why is that so important to you? Like, and then he's like, I don't want my bloodline to end with me. I'm like, bro, you're gonna have to come with some better reasons. Like, those were good reasons, but like the way he was stuttering about it, I was like, sir, you're gonna have to come with some stuff because she is hitting you on every angle every time you say something. These two are
Mm-hmm.
just not equally yoked, as they say at the church, okay? Not at all.
Yeah. They wasn't patient. They was thinking about just getting busy and putting a ring on it and getting busy. That's all they thought about was with the marriage was sex and I like you and you like me, but I don't know what you really like in life.
Let me go
Okay.
ahead and bring Tamika is here.
Yay, Tamika.
Hey,
Ew.
boo.
Hey y'all, I'm sorry.
Hello. Oh,
It's
you're
okay.
good. You are good. Sounds like you are just waking up.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You sweepy
knocked
weepy.
out.
You're okay. Well, we're talking about my baby Jamal and his, wife, and we wanted to know how are these two gonna make it? Because they giving not gonna make it, not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Girl, you know I don't give a damn. I don't care. Like he should never done with this freaking shit in the first place.
Listen, we're about to we're about to boot the thing out because I'm about to boot Candy out. Did he want kids before he got shot? You gonna stop coming for my men today, okay? First you up here coming for who was she coming for first? Emmett. Now she want to come for Jamal. Yes, he wanted
Mm-mm.
kids. They just didn't talk about it.
Yeah, they didn't talk about it. That's their problem. Like a lot of people don't. He just jumped into it. He wanted to get that booty.
Mm-hmm. And
Mhm.
Lene was right.
Mm-hmm.
Lene was right.
Yeah, she was. I mean, she called it. Hey, Steven. Yeah, she called it for sure. What did you think about this episode, Tamika? Kind of catch us up on how you felt about the episode. What was your vibe check? And then we talked about a couple of things. I just want to get your thoughts on them. So we talked about, I missed the slide clearly. We talked about everybody showing up at the hospital, Nook being telling Keisha about what was going on with the police officer, about everybody being mad at Damien, and how Darnell didn't necessarily react the way we thought he was going to react, but he did give a hard ultimatum. And will this make Damien, do what's right? We talked about Pastor Zeke and all of his stuff and how Sarah cut out on him and how he might actually be not what we thought he was initially, and how he's being more humble and how we still got our eye on him, but how he's kind of making a different move and how maybe we were wrong about Pastor Charles because he over here at this church with him instead of over at the other church. And then we talked about the shooter and Keith and how we called it about him going over to old girl and how this is going to play out. Will she end up shooting Bakari or will it be Jake? And then I missed the slide. We'll come back to that one, but you can talk about any of those things.
Yeah, y'all talked about a lot. Well, this was my least favorite damn episode outside of Emmett and being worried about him and what was going to happen to him because I didn't give a damn, like I said about Dom and Jamal. He needed to just leave that chick. Pastor Zeke, y'all got to get this damn story out of my face. Unless this is gonna come full circle. So what we have been discussing, I think it was EJ that was saying, Kenya comes back and she lays it on either grandma or him with the connection. Plus, he shouldn't need that much to connect the damn dots any damn way because Nuck been in here every 5 minutes. These is my confessions telling him shit. He already know he damn raggedy is that weapon that Kenya had in her drawer tied to the taking out of Rob. Like, if all of that does not connect to that, I don't give a damn about this man coming and taking over Papa Church. I think that story is so stupid. We knew that was going to happen, but I guess I just didn't expect it for it to be like in this way for this reason. Like, okay, he loses his church. The girl, Miss Karen White, whatever the hell her damn name is, leaves him. Okay, and like, why Papa got this man in that church? That pisses me off. I hate this part of the story, y'all. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't give a damn if he changed. Leopard don't change their damn spots. I don't believe it for not damn 1 minute. Moochie was actually right because she was saying like, "Oh, is he there now to take over?" And I was saying no, that he just was coming there to, rally the damn troops and bring the community together because of what happened to Emmett. But no, they actually had him here like this gonna be his church now. I think that is so. I don't like it. I don't like it not one bit. The same way Papa Daddy didn't like it. The same way his mama don't like it. I don't understand why Papa now it just don't have no damn story. He doing Papa pulpit on the side, and he just sitting on the side talking about how he trusts this damn man. So unless it's all gonna come down to that, I don't care about it. If it gets there, then maybe. Damien and his Snoopy ass tears face for the whole episode. I was over it. To me, it should not be no, oh, next time you gonna be in trouble. Next time we gonna disown you. Keisha going to the damn freaking restaurant, cleaning every damn thing from head to toe, and saying he just can't be on the register. No, don't let him in here, period. Like, what are we talking about here? Oh, y'all, they was working my damn nerves. And who did I miss? The shooter. Okay, like, first of all, Keith and them, what's his name, Reg, they go and chill and hang out and smoke. Y'all both homeless. Y'all both ain't got no damn jobs. And y'all sitting around talking about how bad the freaking chicken supposed to be. You get this girl and bring her back, and she plays the game on the freaking TV, and he talking about some, yeah, she good. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I finish him on Mortal Damn Combat, but I ain't Bruce Lee. Like, what did that have to do with her being a shooter? Girl, what is happening here, y'all? I don't know.
That was her job interview.
Yeah, like what?
I couldn't believe that part. I was like, they interviewing her from a video game?
Right. Like, what the hell did that have to do with anything? That was crazy to me. And what else did y'all talk about? All I want to know was Emmett gonna wake up. I really didn't care about none of this other stuff. Y'all didn't get to Tiff yet, did you? Because I got something for her.
No, we didn't get to her yet.
Okay. So
she pissed me off, kinda.
Yeah.
I mean, she ain't pissed me off. I'll wait till we get there.
So I had missed this slide right here because I wanted to talk about Alicia, because Alicia was another one that I felt like in this episode right here, like I might have misjudged like a little bit of something. Like I really thought Alicia was gonna go for the jugular and be trying to take this baby, but I don't think she wants to have the baby. I think she just wants a replacement Rob, and she really does have his best interest in heart as far as wanting to leave him her things. Like the way that she is going about this and literally setting up these trusts for him and making sure that Tiffany is over the trust. I mean, Tiffany really did hit the jackpot with this one. And I thought, I don't know, I just felt like Alicia was going to be doing something else. Alicia been in the middle for me, y'all. I don't be knowing sometimes where she's staying. Like, it's just confusing. Moch, thoughts on Alicia and her literally handing Tiffany the keys to her kingdom if something should happen to her, and making sure that little Rob is going to be good for life?
Yeah, she's kind of overwhelmed when she saw all of that. So she didn't sign anything yet. She's gonna look everything over and she want to think on it because she didn't realize the extent of what Alicia was gonna go to. And I was surprised at that myself. She's leaving everything to that. Basically, she's gonna be handling a trust over her child, but that child is gonna have everything he needs.
Tamika, thoughts? Can you hear me, Tamika? Uh-oh. I
Can
can't
y'all
hear you.
hear me?
Okay, yeah, we can hear you now. There you go.
Okay, sorry.
Now we can.
I'm glad Tiff was smart, at least with this. Take that to your lawyer, girl. Read every damn thing over. Read the fine print. I don't give a damn. I still don't trust Alicia. That's cute and that's fine if you inherit the keys to the kingdom should anything happen to her. But I still feel like somewhere in there, some way, somehow, this lady is gonna flip it and reverse it. Okay. The minute she feel like you do any damn thing that she don't damn like. And so I just protect yourself at all damn costs, girl. Because I feel like you about to do something stupid, but we shall see. But I like the fact that, hey, yeah, definitely everybody get a damn well. I don't care if you don't have no money. That is a big lesson that I have learned this past year. Put everything in writing, cover yourself. A lot of times we do take advantage and feel like ain't nothing gonna happen, ain't going nowhere, I'm good. What you talking about?
Uh-oh. She got out of there. But yeah, no, she's right though. Like that's so important because I think a lot of times people think they have time and they don't necessarily make that the forefront. But here's the thing is that if you don't put in writing what you want and how things should go, sometimes people change and people do different things that you don't want them to do. They start to think about what they want and not necessarily what you may want or how, you know what I'm saying? And then when you start throwing money into things, people get real crazy. So I think that the idea of her telling Tiff that she needs to have a will makes sense because if maybe think about Rob, for example, now he's gone and he probably didn't have a will set up because he was estranged from his family. So it's not like, he probably listened to anything his mom had to say. But what I'm saying is that now there's really no safety net for her when it comes to because he's gone, if it wasn't for the fact that Alicia really is trying to step in here and whether she's being A1 or not, I don't know. Right now, I'm inclined to believe her. Okay, Tamika back. Okay, there you go. You can go ahead and finish. There you go.
Yeah, y'all know the restream be kicking me out.
Sorry.
What was I child lost my train of thought, but the part of the will and all of that I agree with. I think that's important, and I think that a lot of times I was saying we take advantage and figure like, oh, I don't need that, and I ain't got to worry about that. Make sure you get everything in writing. If I was Tiff, I would be adding EJ in there some type of way too, because a little EJ just always being left out of the damn mix. But other than that, I still got a good eye on Alicia. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And Sandra, like Sandra said, put everything in a trust to keep probate court out of it. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Much stuff ends up in air properties and all this type of stuff because people don't specifically either put stuff in trust or have will set up and it's just crazy. Like especially if you think about like in families where you go all the way back and you think about just things that are not set up correctly and all the fights and stuff that go down between families because of all these different things, it'd be crazy. And it can all be solved with these little pieces of papers. But it is what it is. So I appreciated this. We have forgot to talk about that Moochie. We talked about this one too, Tamika. Any thoughts on these two?
So
Can you hear me?
can y'all hear
You
me?
might be about to. Okay, yeah, we can hear you now.
Sorry,
thoughts on
and
these two?
it's storming over here too, so that might be why.
Yeah, that's what it's storming.
Yeah. Girl, you already know I don't care about them. You talking about Jamal and Dawn?
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a damn about them. They said they was gonna go to counseling. Y'all know I'm always here for everybody, doing the counseling. But I just don't see what's the point of this relationship. I don't think it's gonna work. I think we gotta hang it up.
Yeah. I agree.
I agree. I think they done. And Lene gonna be like, see, I told you.
Now I don't
Mhm.
have this picture, but since we got this comment right here, and I left this picture out, I wanted to. I had a picture of Shad Trig and Jake when they were talking, and then I had a picture of Jake and Trig when they were talking. And in this episode, they were like, "Look, like we done." Like, well, Trig was like, "We done. We want you out our life." Jake was just like, "I want you out my apartment." So I don't know. Like, where do y'all think this is going? Like, do you think that, like, is this going to be for, do you think that they are truly writing Reg off? And do you think that Shad had a point? Because Shad feels like it's about brothers, but when does that end exactly? You know, when does that come to an end? And he felt like, Reg felt like they put Emmett, what he called him, this, he said something, Kenny Lattimore looking.
Yeah, because you know he's related to him.
I didn't know that. Is he?
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, so that's where that comes from. But anyway, what did you think about that? Like, does Shad have a point, or do you think that they're right to cut him off?
I feel like he's doing too much and he's not changing like how they change. They not messing with all of that stuff that he messing with. At least Victor is trying to stay Victor and not turn back to Trig. So, you know, I feel like he's not going the same route they going. So they need to maybe you just separate for a little bit and see what happens. I don't know about writing your brother off or anything like that. I feel like Jake might be having second thoughts. He don't want to do it like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so when do you think enough becomes enough? Because I think the more of the issue is that as they align themselves with Reg, because look at when we get to the Tiffany talk, when we get to Tiff, because she's one person, but I don't think she's going to be the only person that. Because I honestly, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but now I'm starting to think that maybe people do feel like it's a big deal to have kept this secret that Reg was alive. I don't know. Tamika, what's your thoughts? I don't know.
I don't have a problem with them telling him he gotta go. Like, you gotta protect your peace. First of all, Victor been warning him since he got back that, dude, you know what I mean? You can't do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can't put Jake in jeopardy and things of that nature. This brings the police back to them. This brings all different kind of problems back to them. We know the damn whole city looking for you, so why the hell we gonna want you around here so they could end up coming to my damn door? Like, no, you need to get the hell up out of here, all right? So I didn't have no issue with that. I don't think that means that they, like, disowning him as far as him being their brother, or they don't love him anymore, they don't care, or they probably still wouldn't go up for him. But we not going up for you doing some wrong shit and having it come back to my damn house. So I personally didn't have no issue with none of that part. But since we talking about Miss Tiff, because I had a damn problem with her, I didn't get the whole city knows what Reg did. This ain't no damn secret. Even Nuck in the beginning walking around talking about, I need eyes on Reg, and him talking to Keisha and her telling him to stay out of it, and him saying, oh, it's too late, and her finding out that he knew. And then he gonna be surprised and shocked and want to throw Jake up against the wall. But literally, Reg came to you first. You was the first damn up that he made besides stopping by them. And Jake was with him. They came to you when he got into the other damn trouble, and he was saying he wanted the guys to back him up. So why was it such an investigator expect a damn gadget that you needed to figure out where he was going to be? Where hell else would he be? Like, that was just stupid to me. But I know that they had to do that just for him and Keisha to have.
Okay, she got kicked out again. Yeah, but I think she was just talking about the fact that Nuck kind of charged Jake up a little bit, but I think he was charging him up to find out where he was at, because he wanted to know exactly where he was at. But I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, I just feel like you know, Reg is going to be a problem, and Reg is going to bring problems to everybody that he's surrounded by, and that includes Trig and Jake if they decide to align themselves with him. I mean, Shad decided he was going to quit his one job that he had. I need him to go get a job. Okay, I'm sorry. I just went left on Shad because Shad works my nerves. Okay, Tamika's back. There we go.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Girl, it's okay. We understand storming, and you know.
I don't know how much y'all heard of what I was saying.
We heard everything at the end. You had made it to shit. I forgot the last part that you were saying. You said you didn't understand why about when he was charging.
I didn't get Tiff then turn into Victor. Oh, you knew, and so now I'm mad at you now. You know, maybe we need to slow things down and we don't need to be together. Girl, but Nuck knows. Like, what are we talking about? Everybody knows. Like, I mean, everybody thought he was gone. Then everybody found out he was there back, and he been terrorizing us since we got back. I only got 2.5 seconds to gather my damn self and figure this damn thing out. Like, what are we talking about here? That annoyed the hell out of me, and I did not understand how Nuck was acting like he, needed to deep dive and find. Like, it shouldn't have even took for Keisha to tell him anything or Jake to tell him anything because they was right there in your damn face.
Yeah, I mean, Candy, Reg was a menace to everybody, and I mean that's a major reason right there. But yeah, he was a menace to everybody before he left. But yeah, now we are here to Trig and Tiff wasn't feeling that he didn't confide in her, and I guess she just felt like they had gotten close, and like this was something that he kept from her. And I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily agree with it. I get it because Tiff is pregnant. Pregnant people do weird things. You know what I'm saying? They be emotional as hell. You get, it's just different. But I don't know if I necessarily agree with the fact that would be something that he would really confide in you about, especially if Reg isn't a direct threat to you specifically. And I can't remember a moment where, do you remember any Moochie where he was a direct threat to Tiffany? I mean, he's a threat to everybody, but I'm just saying, like, directly.
He wasn't a direct threat, but it did bother me that he was inquiring about her to Jake. He was asking who the baby mother is and all of that.
Oh yeah, when he asked about, because we know that's gonna come with him trying to find, you got to find the weak spots, and that's gonna be one of Alicia's weak spots at this point because that, So he gonna try to find the weak spots, but I don't know if I necessarily agreed with Trig in this whole moment of, not Trig, Tiffany, that Trig should have told him. Like, I don't know if I don't know if I like that. And I was just mad about the whole thing. And I was mad about her going and texting Nuck because why? Like, what's the point of you texting Nuck? I don't like it. I didn't like the way Tiffany moved in this. And y'all know I love Tiffany, but I didn't like the way she moved in this particular episode because I just thought it was unnecessary. And I think Victor is clearly the better choice for yourself and your child. And why we mad at him? Because he didn't say anything. And then, like Tamika pointed out, Nuck also knows as well. Are we gonna be mad at Nuck, or is it because
I hope he tells him. He knows. He knew too. So I hope because we're gonna do the trailer breakdown tomorrow, so we'll talk about it then. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the trailer for the second part of the trailer just yet, but I have to go look at it. So. It is what it is. I ain't gonna call Tiff no bird, Chanel. I ain't gonna call her that.
Yeah, there was people calling her a bird and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, she always had bird tendencies in the past, but I was rocking with her. But listen, girl, you over here texting that raggedy ass dude, so he telling you he good with his damn fingers. And listen, unless that ends up coming up to Moochie's prediction, I don't want to see that crap either. Get it off my damn TV screen.
Yeah, I want to see her put him down.
Yeah, that's the only way I allow that crap.
I want her to have some postpartum depression. Everybody talking about her hormones and stuff. When she get that baby done, when she deliver that baby and have that postpartum depression, I want her to put some hot ones in Nook.
And another thing is, where who had all the damn kids? Because everybody was here. And why you ain't go talk to your damn son yet? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not with it. But you busy texting, dog. Oh, thank you for building my crib, girl. I'm pissed with her right now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, this episode, she definitely was not my favorite, but I do think that she is going to tell. I think Nook is going to confide in her, and then that's when she is going to tell Alicia to, you know, to that what he did, and that's when she's going to ask her to get rid of him, because I don't think we've seen that scene yet from the trailer. So I don't know. We're gonna see. Tiff's still my girl, but she was just moving funny in this because I really want her and Victor to be together, but it's just irking me that she wants this old bad boy Nook. Like, why? You just lost a man to gun violence. You know that Nook 9 times out of 10 is going to be lost to gun violence. Why you want to do that? I don't understand. I'm just saying. Anyway, then we get to,
oh yeah, he's watching the kids. Wow. You know what? He's at Emmett's house. I just noticed at the table.
yeah,
That's
you didn't know that?
father.
Yeah, yeah. At the end, I mean, he probably not watching the kids in the sense of he's the one. Well, he's probably just there with his kid. I'm pretty sure they have somebody else watching the kids, but yeah, this was at Emmett's, and that he was there. I did notice that at the end when he was texting her. And he also texts the detective. He says, hey, yeah, he gives him the address. And I can't remember. I thought I had Hannibal stuff in here. I guess I must have took him out. There you go, right there. Yeah, before I talk about that, then let's talk about Hannibal, because in this episode right here, Hannibal had a choice to make, and we finally got to see Kyla Pratt as well. She played his wife, and she wasn't playing no games with him. Like, listen, he ain't coming to stay here, but Nook is like, look, you need to find out where he at. I just need to know, like, where is this finna lead to?
You want me to break it down?
Yeah, where we going with it? Oh, hold on. Tamika popped out again. I didn't even see her go.
I just saw it
Okay.
when I looked down just now. This is gonna go somewhere. You know why? Isn't Kyla Pratt? Kyla Pratt is Alicia's little sister. So is she related to Q?
I don't know.
What she said.
I didn't know that.
The first words was when they had the conversation with Nook. She said, you should see my sister. Who's her? So is I didn't think that. I want to know who her sister is.
Yeah, she did say that. I didn't even think twice about it either when she said it. But I did like wonder, like, I wonder who her sister is. But I was like, but maybe it don't mean nothing. So I just, kept listening. Uh-oh. Y'all kicked out again.
Jay Brooks says she gonna be with Nook, laughing my A off. Even if when she do find out he took out her baby father, Nook, what? A snitch and Trig to be good. And trying to be good. Yeah, he trying to be good. But I don't want him to have a redemption arc.
Who?
I feel like, this is the same dude that had the house full of the girls where he wasn't letting them go and all of this other stuff. And you want him to hook up with Tiff. It's bad enough he was with Keisha when she disappeared. No, Emmett ain't gonna like that. He was already having some sort of feelings with Victor, but he felt like that was the better choice because he saw that Nook was pushing up. No, I don't want this union. I don't want none of that with that. I want to find out who this girl's sister is, because I think she's gonna be a threat to Nook. And now that Hannibal knows everything, what do y'all think he gonna do?
As far as
he knows that he said he's the mastermind. behind all of this. He knows that he took out Q. Q and Rob is Hannibal and Rob is related. He don't know
At
that
this
though.
point, I need Hannibal to talk what he know. I need Pastor Zeke to talk what he know. Kenya to talk what she know. Like, first of all, I think Hannibal, you might be in danger, girl. Watch your back. Okay, that's what I think. I think Hannibal might be up out of here. I wonder if her sister is the shooter that they just brought in. I don't know who the hell her sister
That's
is.
what
but
I'm
that
saying.
piqued
Like,
my
who is
interest
who?
when she said
I
that.
said Alicia by accident, but I think her sister's the shooter. I do think that.
Okay, because I got kicked out, child. But I don't know. Something is gonna come of that, most definitely. I agree with you there. And I think Hannibal needs to watch his back. You know, you over here texting and giving information, and Nuck just moving real quick. The officer was like, "Oh, you fast." They better watch out for all of that.
So how is Hannibal related to Q? Because I thought Hannibal was what's his
Brandon's
name's cousin.
That's
Yeah,
they
so how's
saying
he related to you?
somebody said I didn't know that they was related, and I still don't think they are. I thought that was Brandon's cousin, but then again,
It is Brandon's cousin.
They saying that one of them is related to like him and Rob is sort of related, but I never knew they was related. I saw people writing that in my comments.
I don't know. Let me see if anybody in here put it in there. Oh, ain't nobody said it in here. I was trying to say, I don't know how that would all work out, because then I don't know. I don't know about that. I've never heard the connection of that. But then again, I don't remember some of the stuff from some of the earlier stuff. Hold on, let me go back.
Yeah, because I talked about Hannibal being related to Brandon. This I had brought it up because I feel like I didn't trust him to begin with. And somebody asked me, do you think he hid Reg? And I said, yeah, he hid Reg, because remember, he had a dude living in his closet. I'll never forget that. The dude had a whole apartment set up and he was charging them rent. So we're gonna see something with this.
Yeah, all I remember is Hannibal being Brandon's cousin. I don't know about him being related
I
to
didn't know
nobody
he was
else.
related to nobody else.
So I don't know. They had to show me that one. I hope that Reg don't try Slime, Kyla, Hannibal only want to get his back besides Jake. Let me see what else we got in here. Hannibal could tell Victor it was an idea for Duda to take out Q to get rid of Nook. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the very last thing. The police, the popo, the lady. She pulls up to the address and she is out here taking pictures. What's next after that, Mooch?
She gonna be watching him now. She gonna be watching him and waiting for him to mess up. And to me, you should have just went and got him. He's sitting there right on the porch. You could have had 12 pull up and take him out. Take him down. Put the cuffs on him. We got some questions for you. Why are you letting him roam free still like it's a sneak attack? You know what he was capable of. Even though nobody knows that he actually did that to Emmett, but the people in the room, do y'all think Emmett's gonna go to the police?
I don't think so, but I don't think it's a secret at this point. So I just.
Yeah, I think everybody knows. So I don't think it's one of those things that's going to be like a, like I got to, but I just don't think he's going to go to the police and be like, oh, it was this person. But shit, then again, who knows? I don't know, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. There you go. I really don't think he's going to, but you never know. I don't know, y'all. I just need to know what's going to happen on the next. I just need to get to this next episode because I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like this episode was just like let's move us into something that's gonna happen into the next episode. So, and I haven't seen the trailer yet. I was trying to see if I could find it, but as usual, they don't ever have
got
it.
it.
They probably ain't gonna have it until
got
later.
it. Hold on. Yeah,
You
give
have
me a
it?
second.
Okay. Because I don't see it on here anywhere.
I gotta make sure this is it. Hold up.
Okay.
No, that's not it.
Because a lot of times, some of these they'll say it's that, but then they'll be doing something totally different. These all clickbait videos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm trying to find see if Moochie got the trailer so that we can see. I knew it. There we go. See another one of these clickbait videos. I cannot stand these clickbait videos.
Wait a minute, I gotta check. I think it's still in CapCut because I was messing with it. Give me a second.
Okay, let me read the chat while you are doing that. Let's see. DeMarcus said Detective Tucson could tell Alicia that Bakari throwing up was at the site of Rob's death. Do y'all think Reg will figure out that Nuck was the one who unalived Rob and tell Alicia before Detective Tucson tries to arrest him? I don't know. I really don't. I don't know why Alicia is. I don't even know why she really after. Well, she just trying to clean up the streets. Papa needs suits that fit. Emmett gonna have his back when he get well. Yeah, she already had a reason to get him from the ATM situation. That's true. She could have. I forgot about that. Even though, she might need a little bit more. His face was covered up. Keith is going to take out Damien. I see it, and that girl might catch the body. Maybe so. Because Keith don't strike me as the type that want to let stuff go. She's building evidence like the judge told her. Okay, yeah. She got to get that evidence because you got to make it stick. Okay, we read that one. So somebody said Nuck a dry snitch. Andy, if Hannibal related to Q, wouldn't Alicia go to him for help and not Bakari or Shad when he was selling to Rob? Rob didn't act as if he was family. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe so. I don't think that. I don't know where that came from exactly, but I don't think that would be accurate. Okay, Moochie got it. Hold on, y'all.
Damn it, the cancer came back.
I gotta marry Keisha before my mama dies. I'm throwing a block party encouraging the kids to put the guns down.
Whoever you got watching Reg needs to back up.
She just needs to catch him doing something he's supposed to be doing.
You and I both want the same thing.
And what is that?
To clean up the streets.
Keith ass going back to jail.
Was that him?
I think so. I know it better not be Jake. Because I'm gonna go through this. I want to go through the TV and punch him in the face if it's Jake.
Jeez Louise. What dummy is up there robbing the
where'd Tamika go?
Hold on. She got kicked out again.
Is that her?
That's crazy.
Okay.
There she goes. She just popped in. See, okay, there we go. I'm gonna try to play it one more time. We gotta look at it one more time. I gotta figure out how to push play on it. Hold on. Let me take it out, take it back in. Maybe that's the only way to push play. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh, you got to push play?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, hold on.
Did.
Can you rewind it back?
It is rewound.
Okay, can you push play then?
I just did. I don't know what happened. I pushed it the first time.
Hold on, I'm gonna take it out.
Damn it, the cancer came back.
I gotta marry Keisha before my mama dies. I'm throwing a block party encouraging the kids to put the guns down.
Whoever you got watching Reg needs to back up.
She just needs to catch him doing something he's supposed to be doing.
You and I both want the same thing.
And what is that?
To clean up the streets.
Do I gotta load it again? Maybe.
Oh, it just played.
I couldn't see it. Yeah,
Really?
my screen is going in a circle.
Okay, let me see if the
It
chat
don't matter.
saw
I
it.
saw
Did
it.
y'all see it in the chat?
I saw it.
I don't know. I don't know who that is with him. I mean, but I guess if I had to, it better not be Jake.
That's all I know.
know.
It better not be Jake. He better not do some bully nonsense to make him do that shit.
Exactly, because that's crazy. That's the last thing we need is for it to be him. But yeah, so anyway, y'all, I mean, that's what's up with The Chi. That was everything that went down on this episode. Really feel like it was a setup episode. Really feel like we're going to have a lot more action going on in this next episode. Final thoughts, Moochie?
We gotta let me come back on screen. We're gonna have to really see. I feel like certain people need to get they just do. I want Nook to be taken care of. Reg, he need to chill out. I hope he didn't take Jake with him to this thing. I want to see how things pan out with Damien. Is he gonna really stay committed to not gambling? And we're gonna see how Emmett does in the hospital. How long is he gonna be in the hospital and stuff like that? So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the next episode.
Yeah, me too. And then now that he knows about his mom, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's a lot. I don't want to be crying. I don't want to be crying. Why they got to try to take Jada out? Maybe she been through enough to make final thoughts on this episode. And what you're looking forward to for the next
one. Kenya, her dad, whoever, to tell what they know about the Jose and Rob situation. And I don't give a damn about Nuck. I don't give a damn about Reg. All of them could damn go. Damien could go too. I don't give a damn about him either. Bakari could go. Protect damn Jada. Yeah. I don't give a damn about Jamal and Dom. Get a new chick. Leave her the hell alone.
Dang, they married now. You say get a divorce.
A divorce. Annul it. Y'all haven't even been married that long.
Okay. Listen, I'm just excited to see what's going to go down on the next episode. It looked like it was a lot going on, and I think it's going to be a really good episode. So I'm just ready for whatever's going to go down. I'm here for it all. What you got going on your channel, Tamika?
I got my Divorce Sisters, The Chi, and BMF up. If y'all didn't get to see it, check it out. And I had my rants and got it out of my system. And of course, I'll join EJ and the ladies for the Divorce Sisters Live. I'm gonna be joining.
I'm trying to give it before it went out. What you got going on, Moochie?
Okay, I got The Chi. I had did a recap of that. I also got the trailer breakdown coming. We got the trailer breakdown coming for BMF, but this Friday, BMF will not be airing. So we're going to be doing the first reaction of The Chi Friday, 1:15 a.m. Please check your notifications and come through, because we usually come on right after it we will come on and give our first thoughts fresh off the episode. So that's what we got going on next. Okay. Oh, and tomorrow is Squid Games with Inga.
Okay. And Tamika, go ahead and finish up what you had going on, sweetie.
Oh no, the same thing like Moochie was saying. And yesterday we did discuss Dexter Resurrection, if anybody watches that. And I don't give a damn about BMF. They pissed me off so bad this last episode. So even if they didn't have a break, I was still taking a break. And I don't know when I'm coming back. Okay.
Oh, damn. It was like
she was mad when we were watching it.
Oh, geez. As far as my channel is concerned, y'all, I've been doing my countdown for All the Queen's Men, so definitely check out those videos. Next week, actually, All the Queen's Men actually comes back on the 24th. So we will have our live Virtual Club Eden. You know, it's going to be back. Y'all already know it's always a vibe over there at Virtual Club Eden. So you got to check us out on Sundays. We do that every single Sunday. And then I don't think I talked about the Shy this week. So this probably be my only Shy video. I might do a trailer breakdown. I might do that, but I don't know just yet. And then, of course, Divorced Sisters. I've been talking about that. I have a couple of videos up for that. We had our live show over it. And then I think that's all I have right now, if I'm not mistaken, because y'all know I don't be knowing. Yeah, I think that's all I have up for right now, but definitely keep your notifications on and all that good stuff. And yeah, we're about to get up out of here, y'all. Let me see. There goes Smika. She back. We're about to get up out of here, y'all. We appreciate everybody that came through. DeMarcus, Kendall, Sandra, Jay Brooks was in the building. We had Marquita D in the building. We had Rose Springs in the building. Thank you. Appreciate you. Deborah, I was going to say Moochie. I'm just going through the comments. Kevin Barnett was in the building. LSW. Stephen Harris came through. Of course, our girl Candy Love, who we love dearly. But she better stop talking about my boy. We had Jay Lee in the building as well. Let me see who else came through. I know Rashandra came through. Hey, Brillo came through. What up, Brillo? I didn't even see you when you came through. And then let's see who else was in the building. Yeah, we had Sonia and everybody else that came through. We appreciate all of y'all. If you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to type in #replay squad and let us know you came through. Let us know what your favorite moments of the Shy were and what you're looking forward to on the next episode. And we're about to get up out of here, y'all, and we will talk to y'all later.
We the latest. TV talk, real vibes, both takes. If you laugh, felt seen, or just love the crew, like, comment, and subscribe, boo. Back next week with more drama. Keep it locked with the ladies. The ladies talk TV, real ones on the scene. Texas to the Bronx with a queen in between. Messy or deep, we gon' speak how we feel. Like, comment, subscribe, yeah, we keep it real. The ladies talk TV, real ones on the scene. Texas to the Bronx with a queen.